Next up, a lone traveler and his dog stop at a rest stop area in Redlands, California, where they have an encounter with an upright walking wolf.
I was at a rest stop, Redlands area, California. On my way from Vegas to Washington State, it was just me and my dog. I chose this rest stop because it had a dog walking trail, so had another couple with a big goofy dog named Chief. My dog's name is Murphy, and he was a bit intimidated by Chief's rambunctious style of play and squirmed his way out of his leash and ran off into the woodland area beyond the rest stop. I immediately started after him, but it was getting dark, so I lost him. The couple with Chief said they'd go one way while I went the other. I'd only been walking about 5 minutes before the woods opened up into a flood drainage area, marked with a red and amber flashing light, and I found my shoes soaked ankle deep in muck. I was just about to turn around when I heard Murphy hack. He has a heart murmur, and when he gets anxious, he starts hacking like he's gagging. So I took 2 loud plodding steps forward, peering into the dark with a pitiful phone flashlight, and saw a lump of hair shift ahead of me, less than a foot away. But I instantly knew it wasn't Murphy. It was too big, about 3 to 4 feet tall and just as wide. I thought, oh fuck, a bear. And whispered out loud, Murphy. The thing didn't acknowledge my presence. It shifted like I'd disturbed its sleep, grunted, and began to rise. And rise. Past 6 feet and kept rising. 7 feet. 8 feet. It was covered in wet, oil-black hair, which, when I got a whiff of it, almost knocked me over. At nearly 9 feet, it stood on haunched legs, with long, heavily muscled arms. A broad torso about 3 feet or more at its thickest point, with a ridge of even thicker hair down the spine that looked almost like long, giant porcupine quills. The quills led up to a thick, bulging head surrounded by an almost mane-like mass of hair, and these quills, 9 feet tall until the crowning glory. 2 thin, sharp ears rose straight and flicked about. Zeroing in on my terrified gasp, it began to step and turn toward me. That's when I saw Murphy, and he saw me. He whimpered. The creature, obviously already aware of him, stopped its turn and briefly looked down at my dog. Murphy was on his back, prone in a position of total surrender, tangled in thorny vines or weeds. I must have accidentally said his name or something because, in the blink of an eye, the creature spun its torso and head in my direction, furiously snarling so fast that the wet, muddy dog residue combined with sticky drool slung across my face and body. I was paralyzed. I literally couldn't move, and I'm sure I peed, if not shat, myself on the spot.